Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the MLW Premium Jacob Fatu figure from Boss Fight Studio. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks utterly fantastic, and yeah, just very much in line with Boss Fight's general level of quality. Starting with that face sculpt, I absolutely love this default head sculpt. Just a lot of great attitude in here. Fantastic sculpt on the hair as well. As you can see, some nice details. And you know, as you come down a little bit, it is all separated, which is a fantastic touch because it makes it a lot more pliable. It moves out of the way. I'll get to that later. But again, just like really spot on likeness. Then we get the buck itself, and yeah, I think they kind of nailed the look for Jacob here. And yeah, just it looks right. All the proportions are fantastic. Not only that, we do get our tampos for tattoos, so you can see here at the collarbone. And then we get his forearm tattoo. Pardon the shake on the camera there. We'll go right into my ring light here. But so that's excellent there. And then we get to the ring gear itself, and a really nice bright kind of lime green here for the band, the waistband, and the flower symbol here and the cuffs. And then finally, just some really nice sculpt work on the wraps and the feet. Unfortunately, a little bit of splatter. Actually, I didn't even notice that before, but there's that rub. Hard to tell. I think it's actually painted black here. So yeah, it's probably a little bit of a paint splatter, unfortunately, but you know, very minor. And again, I didn't even notice that till I was just looking at it. So just a really, really cool looking figure. We get a nice loadout of accessories here, so let's jump right into it. And right out of the box, we do get a pair of gripping hands with vertical hinges. Then we get a pair of fists. And then finally, we get a left thumbs up / signaling for the finisher style hand. And then we get a splayed open right hand. And fantastic sculpt all around. Then we get two different head sculpts. So we saw the kind of more neutral, like sneering face initially. Again, love that sculpt. And then we get a yelling face, pretty much what I would want for an alternate head sculpt. And again, just same great level of detail here. So yeah, awesome all around. Then finally, we get a kendo stick wrapped in barbed wire. Nice bright silver on that barbed wire as well. And you can see you get some nice sculpt work on the handle. So just, yeah, fantastic work. That will do it for accessories. Absolutely beautiful articulation and balance, because we've got standing kicks for days. Just absolutely what I love to see. And then getting into the finer points, we do have our barbell joint coming from the neck into the head. And we get some very nice up, again, as I had said before, because we got that nice separation here with the braids. And it's one of the few hair sculpts I think I've ever encountered where you actually get all the way up with it. So fantastic there. We get some pretty decent down, though we are running into the jaw sculpt a little bit. We get some side to side and of course rotation. Then we have our kind of floating butterfly style joints. And again, not getting a crazy amount of range, but definitely getting a little bit going on there. And you can rotate this, this inner piece to kind of give you some more range depending on where you are. We do have a hinge and swivel at the shoulders, which brings us up into a T. We do have bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, which go all the way in half. Then we get hinge and swivel at the wrists, vertical on the grips, and then horizontal everywhere else. Then we get our ball joint and diaphragm, ball joint in the waist, and that gives us some fantastic crunch. Really did a great job. This was really stiff right out of the box, but you know, gave it a, you know, put some water in the microwave, put it in here, and then all of a sudden we got great crunch. We've got fantastic arch back and crazy, crazy side to side. So we're a highly mobile figure, especially in the center. Then we come down to the hips and almost full splits. Beautiful. We do get a thigh swivel with the assembly here. Front kicks, perfect 90. Double jointed knees, bringing us to there. Then we come down to the feet. We do have a shin cut right at the top of the wraps. We get pretty much perfect point. Great amount of forward. And all the rocker we could ask for. So that will do it for articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with some other Boss Fight Studio wrestling figures, with some other wrestling lines, with some domestics, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with articulated icons, Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valorous Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the MLW Premium Jacob Fatu figure from Boss Fight Studio is that this is just an awesome figure. And yeah, it just continues what Boss Fight has been doing with these wrestling figures, which is just giving them great articulation. The likeness is spot on. Proportions here are great. Accessories are fun. It's an overall fun figure, and that's what it's all about. And cannot recommend it enough. So yeah, this is available on various online resources, whether it's pre-order or up right now. So I'll have a link or two in the description. And so you can pick it up if you are interested. So that being said, I just want to thank you for watching and hope you found this review informative and so entertaining. And if so, please come back because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, of course, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, come on back. Let's just have some fun, escape the world for a while, and talk about some really nice plastic. But at the end of the day, I just hope you're well. Hope that all of your toy dreams come true, and most importantly, hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.